Hello everybody and welcome your faces back to the final episode of BiffaCraft Season 5. Can you believe that it is the final episode of this series already? I know we haven't done many, it is only episode 17 and we haven't really done much, but it's the final episode today. And so, you know what that means. That means we do a little bit of a tour and a little bit of storytelling. That's kind of how I like to end all the series, just do a little bit of a tour around and storytelling of what memories of the server and memories of things. So, in order to start off the storytelling, we are going to go back to the first base we had on the server. Now, this means kind of going through here, which we'll come to in a bit. We'll in our tour, we will definitely come to that. First of all, we're going to go up here and we're going to go and fly to the first ever thing I built. Now, hopefully I can do this. There you go. So yeah, I cannot believe it is the end of this season already. The next season will be coming super soon. I think it's like in the next couple of days. I think this might be the 3rd of June, possibly. It was a little hint in Wallace's stream that possibly could be I don't really know. I'm gonna say it's either the 1st or 3rd. I don't know. And I'm gonna say that, and I'm also gonna say I have no idea, and it's due to change. But this will be the last episode because I don't want to start something and then the server ends the next day or something like that. I want to make sure I've completed everything, which I have done what I want. I mean, it's not amazing, but we'll go through some memories of it. So let's just make sure we have an elytra and that it works. Okay, so first of all, this is town. Obviously, we started off in town, and it always looks really good here. I mean, the whole of this server's had a great run. We've been here. You know, this place has been built up a lot. We started off here where there wasn't much, next to 306 Neil and Yusabat's house, and now from there this kind of came up because J-Beard has been working, but then we got to this bit where we had built our own little hut, and I have to say I really do like this house. We spent quite a lot of time on it, and it's definitely a very nice spawn house to have. I mean, it's a little bit empty. We didn't do much work in it, but for the first few episodes, this is what we were working on, and it looks absolutely great. I mean, it's still to this day is great. I've had many stories of doing this. I mean, while we were doing it, we had a great live stream once where I just added lots of extra stuff to this house, and then we talked about superhero films and all that for ages and ages, comic book kind of films, and in one of the live streams, it was like one of the best memories of a live stream I've ever had, and it was really awesome. And I got some tips on how to make this look better and everything, so that's really cool. And then obviously we had our stable. We built this, and I built it way too big. It's even taller than the other house, I think. Oh, it might just be the same size or whatever. And we had a little horse in there for ages, and then we had that massive adventure to get it over there, to get Speedy from here to the other place, because she couldn't take them any other form. And yeah, it's sort of the memories I have of it are kind of that, and it's really cool. And I'm very proud of this particular build. I think it looks and works really well. This kind of pathways towards it, and I'm very, very happy with this build. I think I did all right. I did all right when I built this. I think I was doing pretty good in my building phase. But from then on, obviously, we decided that we take over 306 Neil's base because he gave it to us because he was leaving. And I mean, I hadn't played much on the server, so I really wanted to start at least something and do at least something special. Now, obviously, next season is going to work out a little bit better than this season because I'll actually be able to start from the beginning and not have that big break that I kind of had, but it wasn't on purpose. It was kind of more of an accidental, okay, I guess I'm not playing on the server as much anymore. For some reason, I just didn't play as much. So, yeah. But, there you go. From then on, obviously, we went to here and we decided to make our own little base here. But before we go there, there's one place I do want to visit, and it's the one base that I've probably one of the bases I've been most fond of. Oh, okay, so first of all, Omega Voidfoots. I'm not going to go there because we went there recently, but that's a base I'm very much fond of. But if we find it somewhere here, you know, I kind of forgot where it is. I hope I can find it kind of quickly though, because that would be useful. Hello. Oh dear. I don't think I can find it very quickly. I think I would. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I knew it was yellow and green. was M. Wallace's base. M. Wallace's base is absolutely brilliant. I've always come back here. I've always loved coming back here because there's something about castles. As you know, I'm quite a fan of the whole castle thing. And when I saw this base and how you see the castle, and I just got so happy. It looks really, really amazing. The work he's put into this, watching his videos all season and all that, just awesome, just awesome. So I'll leave a link to his channel in the description and stuff. Not enough. I don't know why I'm saying enough. But honestly, it's absolutely brilliant. He did a tour of it himself, which is going to be more thorough. I'm just going to run through. But he's really done a lot of work. And honestly, it just looks amazing. And every time I come back here, I just get some new inspiration to build something. Just new inspiration on how to build something. I mean, look at that. That in particular just looks absolutely brilliant. And I'm just a huge fan of it. And I was really a huge fan of his videos as well. So, well done, M. Wallace. This is just a great job. And just great. It's just really good. And thank you for the kind comments as well. I mean, you know, exchanging their comments is really cool as well. So you guys go check out M. Wallace's channel. He actually uploads a lot of content that I'm just a big fan of. I don't know why it grabs. There's something about it that just always makes me really happy. I'm like, oh yeah, I watch M. Wallace now. You know, instead of sometimes I watch YouTube, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm watching you now. But M. Wallace is like, I'm watching M. Wallace now because this is really fun. Alright guys, so now we're going to go to our own base. Obviously, we have our own base. We've had it for the whole time. And, yeah. Wait, pause. I just want to tell you something really, really quickly. Let's just get here. Just really quickly, if you've noticed a little downfall in the videos, I've given you some updates, but I actually had to sort through it for ages. So that's why the videos have been less, if that makes sense. Okay, there you go. Talk over. Okay, quickly, let's go back to this now. Okay, so, obviously, this place was, it wasn't as good when we first started off, but now it's been improved massively by me. Like I said, 360 didn't really do much work on it because he wasn't planning on really staying, but we did a little bit of work on it. So obviously we did the main tunnel first, and then we did the main area. I think the stone feel of it being like in a cave or in a dungeon actually worked quite well with this base in particular. There's a lot of glass going in there. Yeah, it kind of worked really well, and we had a lot of work kind of making all the tunnels work and making it all line up and everything. I mean, I guess I spent too much time on tunnels and stuff, but I wanted to get this looking good because I knew the season wasn't going to last forever, and I wanted to have what we did have kind of look good, if that makes sense. Obviously, 360 did this stuff, so all credits to him for this amazing mob farm, zombie farm that I could never do. I mean, I had a little talk about redstone. I want to do it, but I just never get into it. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll leave that now. We'll just go upstairs. We'll just leave that area. So obviously we did all that, and it looks absolutely amazing. And I was really happy with how everything turned out and how it all worked out in the end. And I'm quite proud of it. We also did the sorting system as well. We also did kind of the chest rooms. We tried to make it all look good, and it does still look. It looks quite tidy now. I mean, it didn't look as tidy before, you know. Quick drink before I coughed down the mic like I did throughout the whole of the Stardew Valley episode, which I'm very sorry about. I couldn't edit it out, but you know, I've spent a lot of time in that mine. The overall time I've actually spent on is not that much. It really isn't that much. I haven't played a lot of this particular server recently. I just haven't played that much, but we've done a little bit. So it's okay. It's getting night time. So the rest of it we've just been tidying up. We tidied up that wall. We tidied up this area, made it look good. We connected it all, and then recently we made that tower just to kind of add something there because I felt like it looked a bit empty. And then the last final thing, of course, the stables. I mean, I didn't build these, so again, credit to 360 for actually doing that. But the final thing is actually I probably have to go back to the base for this. If we go back in here, we can probably find it easier to get to. Just go back in here. It's the little bubble at the top of the mountain is the next thing you want to see. It is one of the things that I've really not done enough on. I had a lot of plans with this actually, and obviously if this season was continuing for a lot longer, I would of course be working on this base and making it absolutely amazing. I'd be adding a lot of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, like if I had time I would be adding loads of stuff, and it would be a big thing, but we haven't had the time to do that or a chance to do that, so instead we kind of left it how it is. But it definitely doesn't look too bad. It's It's one of those bases where you can kind of go, okay, so I see you only had a little bit of time to do it, and you've actually done something at least, so that's pretty good. But there you go. There you go. We get this little tower up here. Nice views around. I really wish, if we can sleep now, we can actually see what it looks like out here. It's I really wish we had more time, but then again, I'm super happy about starting my own little base again, starting building and starting playing this game a bit more, and starting uploading more episodes of BiffaCraft, because we kind of got into the swing of things, and then the season started to end, and it's kind of a bit disappointing, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the last and final thing is probably a fly around from the top here all the way up here, because that is the last and final thing I really want to do. Actually, I might even go to that location we kind of went to at the start of this kind of series of videos where we kind of did up this place and made it look good. And yeah, oh yeah, I added this. Yeah. So, because when Phil6 Neil first allowed me to work on his base, I did a lot of work on at first before the YouTube video started, kind of making it look good, kind of from what I could see. Oh, I'm trying to fly up here, but I really can't. Flying up is not a thing but to do without fireworks, which is probably something I should have got. Yeah, so when he first gave me this base, I did a lot of work on it, and I did some work off camera just to make it a little bit better before we started doing bigger projects on the YouTubes. And yeah, it worked out. It worked out quite well. We did a lot of stuff, and we really tried to. I really tried to try and make it kind of easier to do videos on, because you can't start from scratch on videos, because you've got lots of projects you need to do and not enough video time to do them. So yeah, how am I going to get up here? Why is this taking so long? Here you go. We're almost up here now. Here you go. It's just around here, and fly over here. And here we are. Right, so one last fly around just to make it all look good, and have a nice little cinematic camera kind of view of BiffaCraft. Season 5, our little base location-ish that we did some work on. Okay, guys, that will be a wrap-up for this series on season of BiffaCraft. I hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you're excited for season 6. I'm losing my voice already. Hope you're excited for season 6. Hope you're ready for it. I am super excited to start going on season 6 and getting everything done. But for now, guys, we're going to do a little fly-off to show off the base. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.